Hey guys, welcome back. Got a little something going on there.
Got a
Good
little
morning,
frog in the
everybody.
throat, man.
Yeah, something going on. Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing this morning?
Doing well, Tiny. Best man.
I'm doing great for Monday morning.
Too bad it's
I was
Friday.
I was thinking when I woke up this morning, I was like, is it Monday? And then I thought that for a half hour, and then when Bass Man come in here, he's like, I said, "How you doing?" He said, "Good for a Monday morning." And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking it's Monday. He's thinking, is it really Monday?
It really feels like Monday to me.
I'm like, no, it's not Monday. It's Friday.
Come on, it's Friday.
We have
TGIF, everybody.
we have a good morning wake up call tomorrow morning
Yes, sir, we do.
over on Coins Making Sense channel. Got to check that out, folks.
Yep.
Let's go
9
ahead
a.m.
and jump in right off the bat and say hello to everybody this morning.
Sounds good.
We've got Dr. 55 Chevy. Good morning, sir. Hope everything's going all right with the church build.
SBA fan. Hi, Bass Man, Coins Making Sense, and Tiny. And Sunday is the best day of racing. In the morning, you got the Monaco Grand Prix. Afternoon, Indy 500. And at night, the Coke 600. Man, that is a
Nice.
busy day.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if you're a driver in all three.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
I think you'd have a little trouble getting from Monaco to
Yeah, that-
Indy, and
That logistics problem of getting your car to the next race.
yeah, getting it about
That's
6 time zones over. Yeah,
Yeah,
First thing come to my mind was, when you going to have time to go to the bathroom?
really. I asked him if he had plans for Sunday.
Yeah. We got Kennel Man. Good morning, man.
yes.
Good to see you. Hope you're healing up well.
Hey, Ozzy, are you up? Because it's your fan.
I've just about
Nothing?
given up on Ozzy and the Yoke fan. I mean,
Nothing.
nothing. He
I
just
think get him his own earphones.
he's just laying
Yeah.
there. Well, it's coming through my headphones and the computer now. So
I'm
just
surprised
sat there.
he's not barking then because I'm talking.
his eyes like raise up, and he looks at me, and then he just goes right back down. He's like, whatever. He's over my BSery
Already?
already.
Oh man,
Bass man.
what you gonna do when he's coming for you?
Brown sugar 0069. Good morning, ma'am.
It's New Miss
Hey.
Canada with Bruce. Good morning, all.
Good morning from north of the border, sir. Scott S. Morning, everyone. Bass Man, Tiny Numismatics, and Kevin. Good morning, sir.
Got Bandit Jones in the house. Happy Friday, everyone.
Good morning. We got Miss Paula Bloom saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Paula Bloom.
Good morning.
Watched some of the 5,000 giveaway. That was some awesome giveaway action.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. I actually commented out there, and Miss Paula Bloom shouted me out and said, "Hello, Tiny." So I wanted to let her know that I was actually watching this time. So, because I tell her I'm watching, and she's probably thinking, "Yeah, right, you ain't watching." No, I was watching. I put my name out there.
Well, the way they were doing the giveaways, you had a comment, so in order to enter. And man, the amount of items that they were giving away that night, oh man, it was something to see.
Yes.
Congratulations on 5,000.
Absolutely. They're over 5,000. Last I looked, it was 5,180 or something like that. They went quick right past 5,000. I mean, they just shot past 5,000. It was awesome. And honestly, I'm surprised they're not bigger than what they are, quicker than what they were, because the information they put out is amazing. I mean, and dealing with people in the community that find stuff, it seems like everybody would be on board with that. Like, okay, one of our own found this. What have I got that they may review and put out there?
Exactly.
I'm surprised they're not inundated with just loads. Well, they probably are.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Plus, when you're looking at the screen, they don't have to look at, she's better looking, let's say, than you two.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
yeah, Ms.
Our
Paul
emails are bigger than our subs. I like that.
There you go.
Yep. So keep smashing that inbox.
Mm-hmm. Load them up. I'm sure they love it. I wanted to give a little update. Doing really well, finishing up my antibiotics, and haven't need any pain meds for the last day and a half. Just get tired easy. Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear you're on the mend.
I don't know what it is, but it seems like here lately I hear of people going in the hospital for just 1 or 2 days, and then they come out so tired.
Yeah.
And so weak. Like a few years ago when my kidneys failed, I was in there for 8 days. I was in ICU for 10 days. I was in there for 8 days in ICU and then 2 days in a regular room. And when I come home, I could barely walk. And I had lost like 40 pounds in those 10 days.
Oh, wow.
And I could barely walk. You think losing a bunch of weight would be easier? Oh, hell no. I couldn't walk for...
I was going to say, if you were laid up for all those 10 days, yeah, you start losing muscle mass.
Yep. And it took 2 years. I'm guessing 2 years. It may have been even longer than that for my legs to really recuperate back to where they were. So every once in a while, I still get the jitters in my legs, like they don't want to work right, but they're coming along nicely.
I had my appendix out, and the doctor told me, or the hospital people told me that I needed to walk, to get rid of the more you walk, the more that pain in your... I couldn't hardly move. It hurt my stomach so bad because mine was really messed up. Well, I decided that going to the creek and walking down the creek fishing would be walking.
Well, yeah.
Then I stepped in a mud hole and went up to almost to my knee.
Oh.
I tore stitches out of my stomach trying to get my foot out of that mud. I finally had to let my shoe go and then get down on my hands and knees and pull my shoe back out. And so I went home and got in the recliner and stayed there.
I'd have just let that shoe go as just a casualty of war. I'd just let that shoe go. I'd have said, the hell with that shoe.
Getting down to get it out was about more than I could do.
We got Compton in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Shortly behind by John Shank. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, John Shank.
Did y'all see Red Light?
Yes, sir.
Red Light 34. What's up, guys? Good
morning. Night.
Oh, here we go. Just got a text from my cancer doctor. Said the pain in my chest is not related to my cancer, but the cancer is not growing. It's still the same. Not growing is just about as good as no cancer. I know that sounds weird, but if you, I don't want to say if you have to have it, because you don't have to have it. If you do have it, I've learned that from around here, from all these little kids and hearing the stories from the parents and stuff. not growing is just as good in their eyes as not having it. Because
that's good. It's not, it's good. It's not spreading. Right. It's not going to other places.
Absolutely. Kid of mine says, yep, no heavy lifting. I wouldn't be able to get up because I'm always doing heavy lifting when I stand up.
Usury, great morning, all.
Good morning, sir. Followed up by Mark Lewis. Good morning, sir. Got 23 fine folks coming in here this morning already.
Yeah, great to see all of you.
Compton said something. He said, like I'm going to miss the show. LOL. Now get this. Over the weekend, he found some drummer boys. He got a box of Lincoln Cents. I'm talking about Compton. Got a box of Lincoln Cents. Found like 5 or 6 wheat cents within the first 10 rolls. This, I'm telling you.
I was going to say, I would have been really surprised if you found a drummer boy in there.
Oh, no. This morning on his way to work.
No, I'm joking.
I know, but on his way to work this morning, he went to the gas station. The 1 quarter they hand him back, drummer boy.
Man, I swear he gets more drummer boys than I know.
Yeah, he does. I mean, hey, look at what we got.
Morning, Gunny.
Quarter deck. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Hope school and everything's going all right for you. In case you guys didn't know, Gunny went back to school. Gunny's a smart man. Very cool. I like it.
3rd grade won't be the same, though.
Yeah. Because in the 3rd grade, I learned the most important lesson I ever learned was in the 3rd grade. Okay? All girls have cooties. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Learned that in the 3rd grade, and I never forgot it. You got to have the invisible spray, and you got to have the circle, circle, dot, dot shot to get rid of the cooties. Gunny just likes the punishment, he says. Who did the introduction for your friend mail? Are you talking about the intro like I do?
The Fireball?
The Fireball, Scott S.? If you're talking about that, the original person that done it was the Unknown. And then the person that redid it and put our logo on it was Bassman. Bassman done that for us. And I thank him just about every time I use it. Silently, I don't want to give him the big head, you know what I mean? So you know.
I have trouble getting the sucker through a door now. Don't help.
He's got to turn sideways and mash his nose just to get through the door.
And got to angle it.
you got to tip your head sideways and get through there. I learned a valuable lesson in the 3rd grade, also tiny. It was do not talk back to your mom or she will slap you. Oh, dude, it was my dad. You talk back the closest thing. I mean, this headphones case come flying at you. Didn't matter what it was. Just whatever. He would look around for the heaviest thing closest to him and grab it.
It's something close.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't going to go, like if he didn't have a belt on, he wasn't going to go and get a belt. He would just look around. Closest thing to him that was heavy, it's coming at you. Good morning, my stacking brothers and sisters. Each of you are incredibly talented people. Do not let anyone or anything hold you back from achieving your dreams and goals. I like it, Azure Blue. Good morning, sir.
Well said.
Very well said. Very well said. Scott S. is saying it's very cool. Great job, Bassman.
Bassman does excellent work.
Show him. Just give it, show him. Show him the logo, Mr. Kevin.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Look at that, folks. 1943 Walk in Liberty. Coins making sense with a gold gradient on Coins Making Sense. The YouTube logo. Very
fine.
cool.
Logos like that are brought to you by the Bass Man.
That's right. Mine also. Mine too. My logo is brought to you by the Bass Man.
Yeah. The tricky part is getting rid of the part where your name's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we got rah, my silver romance.
Yeah. Good morning. Yep. Expect to pay the consequences if you do not behave. Words of wisdom from the kid of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Gunny's Quarter Deck picked up a novelty gold tone Ike with miniature coins embellished in it. Ooh, that sounds cool. I've got a couple. I think she may be talking about like a gold plated. I've got a couple gold plated drummer boys. They're absolutely amazing. I mean, I know a lot of people don't collect because it ruins the numismatic value. But like Brown Sugar says, the novelty of them is very cool.
And if you like the aesthetic of it, I mean, there's no telling you're wrong in what you collect.
That's right. Aunt Laura, good morning. Oh, we got another one in here.
That's Safety 13. Good morning, Tiny, Kevin, and the Bass Man. Good morning, sir.
That's right, Scott S. When talking to YouTube friends, you rarely know what people are all about or the talent they might have. And Miss Paula says it all right there. Collect what you like.
Yes.
Like I'm not past a good colorized coin. Zoe absolutely loves colorized coins. And she knows. She's like, first time she ever seen one, she's like, they ruined the coin. I was like, yes. And then she's like, but it's so pretty. I'm like, yes.
Exactly.
I think the first one she ever got was a West Virginia quarter that was colorized. J&B sent it to her.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh, Bass Man. Guy Usury's trying to make you jealous.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. It was off.
Beautiful day here. Going to go for a boat ride later. Woohoo! Yes, a cold one will be involved.
Only boat ride I do is to the fishing spot.
Yep.
Kinnaman, I put the $2 oddball bills in Instagram, now available for viewing. So I'll have to try to catch that out. Check that out. Man, helps if I could talk today.
I didn't even know she had an Instagram. I got an Instagram. I don't do much on there, but I've got one.
I know, same here. I tried posting pictures up and posting videos up, but I mean, I need to enhance my YouTube library before I start branching out into the Instagrams and to the Tweety Pies and the Facey Times and all that.
The Tweety Pies. Ooh. John Shank bought a silver bullet yesterday. 2 ounces.
Oh, dang.
I've seen the 1 ounce, like the 9 millimeters, and I mean the 45s and stuff like that are, size for a 1 ounce.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen the half ounce 9 millimeters and stuff like that. 7.2 by 39. I'm not allowed to talk about those. Those are scary. Scary.
No, when you get up to the 100-ouncers, like the one that Coin Crew has now, that's more of a That's more of a mortar.
Yeah, that's a tank round. What are you doing over there? I used to have a jet boat, headed up to 78 miles an hour. That's fast on water. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see guys like Finnegan's Garage. He does a show with another gentleman. It's called Roadkill Garage. He has like a 2,000 horsepower boat. I mean, it's got a car engine on it with turbos and the whole 9 yards. And I'm like, put that in a car and take it down the drag strip. There's no
put wheels on it and go.
Yeah, put wheels on it and go. There ain't no need for it to be on a boat. You can only do that in short bursts.
Bill's boat will do just about that. And since I had my eye surgery and all that, side of my face messed up, I've had to wear goggles or a face mask or something to ride in the boat because it blows my eye open. My eye wants to fill up with air. But it took me a long time when I was fishing, because I was a fisherman, to understand that those people had a right to be out there in their boats too.
Yeah.
As long as they left me alone.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there one day and a guy was coming by on a slalom ski and was trying to swing in and spray us with water. For some reason, we did nothing to him until he did it.
Mm-hmm.
I took a Zara spook, which is about 6-inch long top water bait. And as he started toward me, he was still outside of what he probably thought was range, and I let it go. And I waited till it was probably about less than a foot from him before I stopped it. But meanwhile, it wasn't going to hit him because he'd done let go of that rope. He was in the lake. He didn't come by anymore.
The phone is ringing.
It's amazing what people with jet skis and stuff will do.
Mm-hmm.
You have got to watch them like a hawk, because you be motoring down the lake and they'll just drive in front of you, like.
Oh yeah. They don't have a care in the world.
And so they're out there having their good time, and they don't think about the fact that anybody else is on the lake running around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how more of them don't run into each other.
Kid of mine thinks Instagram is easier to post pictures on.
Oh, yeah?
Pictures than anything else. Yep. And now it used to be you could only put videos up from your phone. But now, the other day, I noticed you could put them up through your computer.
Huh.
Because that was one of the main reasons I never used Instagram a lot before, is because, I didn't have my videos on my phone. I always used a computer to edit them and store them and everything. So, but now you can upload them straight from your computer. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to start using this a little bit more.
User's been on a walker kick lately. Says,
I can't blame them.
No.
Yeah, not at all.
Love me some walkers.
Azure Blue says, Kevin, I'm still trying to put together a 1-ounce Platinum Eagle raw date set. Finding it hard to locate some earlier dates. Do you have any or know people selling them?
I don't have any right now, but I know a couple of bullion dealers that do have some, so I can check it out if you have some particular dates that you're looking for.
John Shank got that 2-ounce bullet for $40.
Zane.
What? Whoa.
Well, he gave it to him for 40. Yeah. So
He said it right when he said gave it to me.
Yeah, that is a steal.
Yeah, it is. That's less than melt.
Excuse me. Let's see. Paul is saying they have some annual boat races this weekend.
Nice.
So that should be fun.
Oh, absolutely, Scott. I bet. Yeah, those boats up in them coves and stuff don't like the wake coming in on them very much.
Oh yeah.
Well,
SBA fans hates casting and catching a seagull.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've cast and caught geese, seagulls. I've had pelicans try to catch it. I've had lucky I got it away from him, and also a one of the great blue herons.
Yeah,
I had one of them come after my bait one time.
Oh wow!
Had a squirrel.
Geezer's got to go. Have a good day, Geezer. I don't know if Instagram has any sites to buy and sell coins or not. I'm sure they do.
I know like Stormy Normie, I want to say he used to do Instagram sales. But I think it's more of they take a picture with a price on it, and it's like contact them at joe@email.com.
Yeah. AC Coins, good morning. Sure Blues want you to post your email.
Yep, I just entered it. Morning, AZ.
Okay,
anytime is there.
He got it. Take it off.
Yeah, I don't want them bots swinging in here.
The bots will come by and get that.
I hear you. I get enough spam messages as it is.
Oh, yeah. I found out about that at the J&B. There was a guy put his email up in there like 2 or 3 times. The next time he come in, he said he had over 10,000 emails from spam bots.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good morning, Chad Schlegelsteiner Hassenbergerdorf. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Chad. I don't even pretend to be able to say that.
Daggone it, I forgot, you fan. Dang it. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now.
Now people are having to remember things for you.
Danny has your info. What's okay?
I forgot to trade those 2 infos.
So I see, says the blind man. So this morning I was poking around on the U.S. Mint's website. Found a couple of very interesting things. Looks like the peace dollar, the uncirculated, is back up for at least right now. And I was looking under the Eleanor Roosevelt, the pre-orders, and it looks like all the subscriptions are completely full. And I don't mean just PDS. I'm talking the PD rolls, the PBAT, and the Denver bag too. Yeah, I just got the notification, AZ. I'll keep an eye open for you.
There you go, gentlemen.
Could you try again?
Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Hey, Siri.
She's listening.
I love you.
Not sure I understand. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Mine says you are the wind beneath my wings. Nice.
Okay, now let's trigger everybody off. Alexa.
Lock 'em off road. Good to see you. It's been a while. Saying good morning, all.
Morning, Lockham.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising that the one that everyone said was not the best looking coin in the world is the one that's completely used up by subscriptions.
Yep.
I think, in my opinion, that may be the reason why. Is because people are thinking people aren't going to get these, so maybe I ought to pick some up because they'll be not so, like a flipping opportunity. They'd be like, well, maybe they may be a flipping opportunity because people aren't going to get them because they don't look as nice as the rest of them.
Honestly, I'm wondering if it's more about name recognition.
Oh, you could be right.
Because, I mean, it is Roosevelt.
Yeah. There's a town in West Virginia named after her.
Oh, yeah?
It's actually called Eleanor, and she had a mansion built there.
Huh.
The last I heard, there was a doctor that owned it, and when I was little, I lived right down the road from it, and
wow.
And a friend of mine lived there, and I went in there, and he called it the Great Hall, but it was like a dining room, and the dining room table was like 60 feet long, and there was like 40 high back chairs around it. It was huge. There was suits of armor in the corner and all kinds of stuff. It was beautiful. Red velvet everywhere. Like the walls and everything. A good Hey Google could cause a lot of troubles this past man.
I thought it was okay Google.
Yeah.
Oh. Ours always said Hey Google on mine. I got rid of it.
Medusa, man seducer.
That Hey Google was listening to me.
Miss Paula says she looks like George Washington on the coin.
Or George Bush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What did I say?
Washington.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, George Bush. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I mean, yeah, let's see here. Share the screen. Share the window.
She does. She looks.
Yeah, she does.
It's George Bush. That's W.
With a hat on.
Yep. If George W. did drag, there he is.
Yeah.
Apparently, New Miss Canada with Bruce got a response from Google.
Nice. I'm good. How are you doing? That's funny.
But yeah, we will be seeing that drop is what? Next week? Or the week after?
We'll be seeing if there's any available come drop time.
Well, the way they've been talking, they're saving what, 10% of the entire release for drop day?
Watch for NQ's machine doubling on that coin. I'm calling it now.
Oh, yeah. You can see it all over. You can see where it's going to happen all over the place. I mean, there is no high relief. They're all NQ lettering. It's all NQ letters.
Yep. It's like I've said about that $1 quarter the whole time, ever since I first saw it. The letters are going to be
all over the place,
riddled with chips and cuds and die breaks, and in between the letters are just going to be chipped up to where they're so intricate.
Yeah, the more complex the design, the more problems are going to be prone.
Yep. That coin is going to be, and with the fields on it, conditioned rarity is going to be a big thing. It's going to be a really big thing. 66, 67 is going to be top pop on those. I'm thinking anyway, because they're amazingly blank. I miss your drop day coverage. We do too.
We do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We love doing those drop day coverages.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. It used to be a highlight. It was the place to be during that.
Click of the refresh to see how many it would drop.
Yep.
Going back and forth. I've got 1528, Mr. Kevin. I've got 1515, you know.
Yep. We would just be counting down. I mean.
Yep. Eddie Worley, good morning, sir.
Away.
In their infinite wisdom, they don't want to give what's left away. They want to.
Yep.
They want to update it every other day instead of every second.
Well, hey, this morning with the peace dollars, it said what, 3 available?
Yeah, that's what you were saying. There's 3 available this morning.
It's like, okay, what? And it's still it's available. I mean, yeah, it's still marked add to bag. And yeah, going and checking the available count. Available count is still 3.
Seeing those 3 were probably available yesterday.
Yep.
That's what
looks like there's a high five and squirreling friend.
Hey, good morning, Miss Coin Crew. High five.
Morning, Miss Angel. But I do digress.
1974 100 Centennial dollar is the go-to Canadian coin for errors. Miss Amy Harrell, good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Miss Amy. Man, we got 25 party people here in the house. Make sure to please smash that thumbs up. We need to show YouTube who's boss. Get those algorithms working in our direction. Oh, Tio Lito is in the house. Good morning, sir.
I just got a message that they need me downstairs. Something is wrong with one of our packages.
Ooh. So you're just gonna need to run down, or
I'm probably going to have to be down there a while, so I'll probably have to cut it off soon. But I'll wait a little while.
All right.
I'd love to see how many people will forget to reduce their Peace and Morgan down from 25.
Hey, maybe at 25 they'll give you a whole roll.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but I could also see how expensive that would be.
Oh. Remember their distinct difference between airs and varieties. The terms are not interchangeable.
Absolutely. No, they are not.
Well, that's good to know.
Errors means there's something wrong. Varieties means it's the same thing with a variant to it. Means like it's the same thing, just a little bit of change. Like in baseball cards or something like that. You've got the regular card, and then you've got the regular card with the gold ring around it. Or something like that. It's just a variant of the card.
Well, I just remember that Billy Ripken one from '89. Yeah, the one with the words on the knob of the bat. Then you had
you that don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, it's got the black box covering up the words, and then it's got the white box covering up the words. I think there's a white
box, and then it was just scratched out like it was scribbled.
I've got all 4 of them.
Ooh.
Yeah. Those of you who don't know what he's talking about, Billy Ripken had kind of a love-hate relationship with the photographer. So on the end of his bat, he wrote F-U. But he wrote out the whole thing, and he was holding it like this.
F face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it was right on the end of his bat as he was taking the picture. And a lot of them got missed, and they actually sent them out in packs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they caught it. Then they put the black box over it. Then they put the white box over it. Then they just scratched it out. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you if you got one with the text on it, that was really worth something.
Oh, it is. It's not worth a whole lot.
I think those, like the scribble out, is the most expensive because the first couple runs of that set had the wording on it. They didn't catch it until after it had been released.
Yep.
So they had already run off hundreds of thousands of boxes of these things. So eventually the later releases had the edits.
Sure Blue bought one of those Billy Ripken cards for $6 many years ago. Yep. Here's a question that some people say yes, some people say no. Do tiny die chips add any value to a coin? I think it's kind of like a personal preference thing, I believe. I would say that it does because it is a slight error. But, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things that's not very much if it does. Unless it's like peppered with them.
But I mean, like on the Crown die chip that's on the crossing the Delaware quarter from a couple of years ago, it started off as a tiny die chip, and then it grew, and it grew, and it started covering up the letters.
Yeah,
and they weren't like right on the hat; they were like way up. So yeah, a small die chip can get to be a big deal depending on how big it is.
Yep, there we go. Small die chips are common and within mint tolerance and do not add value. Yep. Hello from Marion, North Carolina.
Morning, Jack. Good to see you.
There he is. I went to click on his name and 3 people had already said something by the time I got down to it. Did you email me, Tiny? Yes, sir. I sure did. Emailed you and Yoke Fan at the same time.
So you're cross-pollinating. I got you.
Miss Coin Crew, I hear you.
Yep, it's definitely a 3-cup of coffee day over here as well.
I'm working on 3 Monsters and 3 that Mountain Dews already.
Goodness.
Well, I mean, when you wake up sleepy, it's hard to function throughout the day.
Oh, no. Definitely, my friend.
We found out what's going on with Zoe. Okay, I'm not allowed to say.
I think it's parentage.
Until we get.
Yeah, until we get confirmation for sure. Tiny Kevin, have you ever seen a severe silver eagle error? I have not. I don't know of any severe silver eagle errors.
I've seen strike throughs, but that's really about it.
Yeah.
Where a piece of material gets in there during the minting process. But yeah, that's about the only silver eagle errors that I've seen. Well, I did see one of the 2008 burnished with the reverse of 2007, but that's a variety, not an error.
Kielito, good morning. Started my day bad. Oh no. Woke up thinking it was Saturday and realized it's Friday. That's all right. Me and Bassman thought it was Monday.
Yeah.
We've been working Monday all day.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Monday. I woke up and I was like, is it Monday? It seems like a Monday.
Well, Monday, I get to take Monday off this upcoming week.
Yeah. Memorial Day.
Yes, sir.
We will not be taking Monday off. We will be right here with you fine folks.
And for those of you who didn't hear about it at the beginning of the show, we will be having a Saturday morning wake-up call over on Coins Making Sense. That's going to be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Yep. Hope to see you all there. That's on the Coins Making Sense channel. So if you're not subscribed, you should be. Because that's where you come to the beautiful auctions at every Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're hooked up with the auctions, you're already involved with the Saturday morning wake-up call.
Yeah, I hope to see you all there. Oh, yep, we're here in Ozzy.
Oh,
What's
now
the
you
matter,
want to
Ozzy?
talk. Now you want to talk. What is it? Oh, you want pets? Good morning, buddy boy. That's my good boy. It's my little protector. He started this new thing where, you know how where he's getting older, he thinks he has to be on guard all the time. And he's constantly waiting for me to pass out. Because when I pass out, whenever I hit the floor, he actually comes up on me and licks me to wake me up, help wake me up. And that's his job. That's the only job he has, other than, being cute. Well, he also guards me from strangers. So nobody can come towards me and harm me while I'm out. Well, now, if I pass out on the bed, he circles the bed. He's wanting to get at me.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if I'm sitting up in the bed watching like YouTube videos or I'm spending time with Laura and we're talking and stuff, he'll sit right beside the bed, facing the door, guarding me. And that's why he goes after Zoe in the evenings. I mean, he doesn't, attack her or anything like that, but anytime we say her name or she comes in the room, he stands up and he's ready to go. Because he's getting to where, he's loosened it a little bit and he's thinking, okay, I got to guard Dad. Here we go. I'm ready. But I have Moonlight Mint Silver Eagle Air graded by Annex, but it was made to be an error, though very collectible. Oh, yeah. Dan Carr.
Yeah, Dan Carr's work is awesome. I have some of his COVID rounds when the pandemic first started. I have a couple of those. And yeah, I've seen he has a 1985 Silver Eagle because it was signed into law in 85, but they didn't make them until 86.
Isn't he the one that made the 2022 Morgans and Peace Dollar?
I don't know if he did those. I think that was Fiji Mint did those.
Okay. I know he made a 1975 quarter.
Yep, and he also made a 1964 D Peace Dollar.
Nice. He did a American Silver Eagle. I can't remember the year, but it's a American Silver Eagle, and on the reverse of it is a drummer boy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got a video on it. It was very cool. Got it from Mr. Wiles Palladino, I do believe.
Oh, and Wiles is confirming Dan did have a 2022 Morgan and Peace Dollar.
Miss Amy almost bought a COVID round, but got creeped out and did not buy one.
You know what? Some of those, yeah, they really were popular back in that time.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Because honestly, it was like, okay, it's March. What now? It's April. What now? And yeah, they just kept putting out different rounds. It was like, okay, now it's the Murder Hornet. So we put a Murder Hornet onto the round. I mean, yeah, it was like, okay, what's next?
And when the whole what was the name of that show? What was the name of the show with all the zombies and stuff?
Oh, Walking Dead?
Walking Dead. They had the Zombucks and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, that show just finished its, 7th season? Oh, no, 10th season. 11th, something like that.
All the original people are gone. I mean...
Well, I know they're now going on to spin-off shows and all that.
Yep.
Miniseries.
It got weird. There's like stormtroopers on there and stuff now, and it's just weird looking.
No, that's Bad Batch.
Oh, okay. I have an MS-70 Prooflight 2022 CC Morgan from Dan. Very nice.
Cool. Very cool.
What happened to the Murder Hornet? Did he get COVID? Possibly.
Maybe. I mean, this was 2020. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. Well, you had people not wanting to buy the back quarter.
Yeah.
You know, they thought it was, there was stories out there, oh, it's a conspiracy. They knew what was going on. They did that on purpose. No. The design for that was way before anybody even thought of COVID. There we go. SBA fan said the original Walking Dead has ended, and yes, Walking Dead did have stormtroopers. I mean, there were people in white suits that looked very reminiscent of stormtroopers. It was weird.
I didn't make it past the 3rd season, so
I didn't make it past the 1st. But now Laura watched them all.
What? Didn't
watch Walking Dead. I watched it all. Oh, you didn't watch it all?
Yeah, but Zero Blue is talking about the Envelopment was who put out the COVID rounds and bars. Yep. That's right.
I don't know who put out the copper one with the COVID.
Yeah, the Zombucks ones.
I sent Miss Laura Lala one.
Yep, sure did. Very cool. She looks at that one whenever we're home looking through her copper. That's one of her favorites.
Yeah, that way, if she had COVID, she could look at it, see what it was.
Yeah, that was the last thing on her mind when she had COVID.
I know it.
Huh? That COVID copper round that Bassman sent you. With the thing that looked like a polyp on it. That's the only thing on my mind when I had COVID, she said, was breathing.
No kidding.
No doubt.
Yep. Her and Zoe had a rough time with it. Pretty bad. Well, they were held up in a hotel for 10 days, still testing positive with it. So.
Yeah, I had COVID and had to move from the McDonald house to a motel.
I remember that, yeah.
Gotta go. Remember this weekend to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Have a blessed day. Absolutely, Miss Paula. You have a good day, and it's good to see you.
Great seeing you, Miss Paula.
Looking forward to more good information and errors from Live Coin Q&A. Absolutely.
We'll see you later. Man, 5 minutes already?
Yeah.
Yep, I believe we're going to go ahead and call it there, gentlemen. I need to get down there.
All right. Well, I'll send us off first. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. If it wasn't for you, we'd just be sitting around talking to ourselves. And, well, we have fun doing that, too. I mean, it's much nicer having you all here keeping us company. So I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Have a good day, Mr. Kevin.
I was going to say we sit around and talk to ourselves enough.
I even sit around talking to myself when Bassman and Kevin aren't here.
When we aren't here. Exactly. Okay. Everybody, have a good weekend. Remember the Saturday morning wake-up call tomorrow morning. And as always, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Still 25 fine folks in here. Remind your friends, remind people in the coin community that we do this show. We'd love to have some more people in here. We have some great people in here as it is, but there's always room for more. And with amazing comments that we get and the awesome back and forth in between, everybody else having conversation, really, really love it. And I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.